away from that. Otherwise, you'll end the broadcast like you usually do.
Yeah.
Shall I check?
I usually end the broadcast when I arrive at the broadcast.
No, you're the star of the show.
Sure.
Mr. Jacobs.
The man, the myth, the legend.
I didn't say that. That's not on the script. Oh, let's see.
Oh, look at that.
Where would you be located? There we are.
Right there. Special
Ellinor.
guest, Ellinor.
Oh, we're already on the air.
Oh,
Should
yeah.
I do not disturb my phone?
Did you want to reply to that text message?
No.
No. Okay.
Apparently, I'm going to Cancun today.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Take
I'll
us
do the
with
show
you.
first.
Take us with you. Yeah. What time you leaving?
I'm going to push an intro button.
Yes. If you can find it.
I can find it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends the world over, thank you for joining us today, and welcome to episode number 59 of the absolutely amazing series known as Butcher Shop Television. Today is Wednesday, May 8th, 2024, and we are broadcasting live from smack dab in the middle of Jacob's Meat Market in Appleton, Wisconsin. My name is Eric, and with me, of course, the star of the show, the man himself, the mayor of Meatville, Mr. Luke Jacobs.
Eric, how are you?
Very well.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. I'm hungry.
You're hungry.
May I go order something?
You may. Yes. Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Fantastic job. I'm going to mute this mic just so I can put it back on.
Would you?
So, and you say he gave you $100 just to do that?
Yeah. Right.
That's pretty
right.
good.
You want a cut of that,
I should
or
get a cut
I
of
think
that,
that was
yeah.
his audition.
Well, I think I'll just I'm
going for
gonna
your job.
take that out and we'll just play that every week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are
He
you?
really enunciated. He really
did.
enunciated
He
very
did.
well.
Yeah, he's done that before apparently.
He has. Yes.
He's a radio man.
He was here for
And
the
his-
last 20 minutes reading it, just
apparently
making
his
sure that
name
he
is
did.
Eric.
It is. Yes. That's what
was
drew him to
convenient.
that idea.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't. I thought you
Well,
convinced
that's
him.
what drew him to it, and then
Oh.
the $100 helped a little bit.
It's $100 to you.
Of course, yes.
I'm going to tell everybody what we're doing here
Why don't
today
you do
because
that?
it might be different this week.
It might be.
although it's not.
Okay.
We're going to go over our location. I hope you have that memorized.
Oh, shoot.
News and events. We'll have a special guest. He was here earlier.
Yeah.
And he has since left.
I hope he comes back
He'll be
in time.
back. We'll probably go over the meat market mailer,
Mm-hmm.
the weekly specials, any new products you might have around here.
Okay.
Special upcoming days, the winner of last week's contest, plus will we do another contest?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. What's your favorite number this week?
Not that one.
Why do you have a problem with that? Go ahead, tell everybody. You don't like Christmas?
I love Christmas. yes.
231 days till
But that's
Christmas.
Christmas Day. I love that number.
That is Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because all the
it'll
work
be
is
over
done.
by
And
then.
yes, right. Presents will be wrapped under the tree. But
For
with
anyone
care.
who may not know, yeah, I interrupted.
Yes, I know. I noticed.
Please tell us where we are.
We are at Jacob's Meat Market in beautiful Appleton, Wisconsin.
I've heard of Jacob's Meat Market.
You have?
I've heard of
Then you probably, have you been there?
occasion.
Occasionally?
On occasion.
Okay.
Yeah, on occasion.
So it's on the corner of Law and Pacific that you know, correct?
North Law, East Pacific.
Yes.
Not that there is a South Law. and
There is a
West
South Law.
Pacific.
No Pacific
No.
on the south side. Just on the west side.
Do you have an address?
Right? Yes, 544 North
544
Law Street.
North
yes.
Law Street. That's somewhere
they can find it somewhere on-
between College and Wisconsin, isn't it?
About halfway, yes.
And somewhere between Calumet and Northland.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should
About
we
halfway.
keep going?
Yeah, go for it. I want to hear what else you say.
I'll have to figure that out.
Okay.
That's as far as.
Can you do east and
that's-
west?
Sure.
Okay.
How far do you want me to go? Because
It's your
I
show.
think the next street over is Union and Center.
Yes.
And then I don't know what's past Union.
Drew?
There's one between it.
There's a half street, but yeah, it doesn't count.
I count in Center.
Doesn't count.
There's
Yeah.
meat
true.
over there.
Okay. Moving
Anyway,
right along.
moving right along.
They should know where we are by now,
I'm sure they do. They've
Yes.
tuned us out.
right?
I don't know if you know this about me, Luke.
No.
It's going to be a confession, which you would already know if you read your emails this morning, but it takes a lot to make me park off street. And your lot is pretty nice.
Oh, thank you for
It's a
noticing.
beautiful lot.
It is.
Are you happy with it?
I am very happy
Very
with
happy
it. Yeah,
with it.
when you go in there at an angle, it doesn't go like
Oh, did it used to do
jostle
that?
like coffee and spill it.
Well, you know, You go in at a high rate of speed.
I might. It's even higher now.
The speed?
Yes.
I'll have to get that on tape and play it for the audience.
Would you?
I will. Today,
I'm sure they can find a meme for it somewhere.
you are a meme.
I am a meme.
On today's episode of BSTV, our special guest is Adam. Do you know where he's from?
I do.
mean,
I think he's from Nina.
Nina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew I was walking into that.
Where ya?
But he
Speaking
owns...
of walking in.
He owns it. Did he just walk in?
He did.
Well, I told him to wait.
Yes.
He owns a restaurant around here.
He does.
Which
Very
one?
close. The closest one, I think, to our location. Ellinor.
Ellinor.
Yes.
Ellinor. I've eaten there.
I think it's about 5 blocks.
4 or 5. It's totally walkable,
Yes.
depending on the weather.
And yes.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Adam is here.
Yes.
I think he is the owner and the chef, but you'll find out for us.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to ask him a question about that?
Maybe. You
Okay.
usually have a conversation with the guests. I don't
Usually.
know if you listen to them.
No.
No.
It's a one-sided conversation.
It's a one-sided conversation. You didn't give me any birthdays or events, so I'm just going to go with the one I found.
Okay.
Which is this Friday, May 10th, the Green Bay charity softball game
Ooh.
at the Timber Rattlers Stadium.
Yes.
This apparently starts at 7:05 p.m. Is that usual for baseball and softball games to start at?
No, they used to do it way back when they started. It was an afternoon game.
Oh, you
So they
are
must be
familiar
doing it
with
under
the
the
charities.
lights. Yeah, it used to be the
No, that's
George
gonna be
Teague
a-
versus Michael
It's going to be a
Bolton.
dark game.
Yeah, right. But the lit up softball.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember Michael Bolton?
Singer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What about?
He
him?
used to have a softball team.
Did he?
It used to be called the Bolton's Bombers.
Is
Very
this a
useless.
joke coming
Very
up?
useless information right here. He used to play against George Teague and the rest of the Packers.
You know
the
a lot of
Packers.
names.
Yes.
This particular game will raise money for the Donald Driver Foundation and other charities. Are you familiar with Donald Driver?
No.
Okay.
Are you?
No.
Oh.
But you were throwing all
Yes.
those names
Number
out there.
80.
No,
Former
oh,
Green
you
Bay
do
Packer.
know. You
Yes.
do know.
Yes.
So you're impressive. So he's
Used-
retired,
Yes. Donald Driver is, yes.
and now he has a charity, and
Yes.
this is to benefit his charity.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It used to be the Donald Driver softball game as well.
This is the Green Bay charity softball game.
Yeah. They probably had so many players, name it throughout the years that they're just
Yeah,
just
we're
a Green
just
Bay
we're
charity.
guessing, but
Yeah.
that's fun. It's your show. We
Yeah.
can say whatever we want. And now a look at the weather. I like what I see
I
out
think
there.
we should maybe hurry up the show so we can get out there.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to leave.
Are you?
We'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Beautiful presentation right
Don't
there.
point at the
Does that
screen, I'll
look
stare at it.
does that does that look familiar?
Yes, it does.
Adam from
I thought
Ellinor,
were
how
gonna-
are you?
Good, how are you? I thought you were going
Good.
to change shirts.
Oh, shoot.
That's all right.
Is it too late?
No, you look good.
Okay. Sorry about that. We were going to be matchy-matchy since you brought me a nice shirt.
I sure did.
It looks just like that.
Yeah, thank
and
you.
And now I'm going to... Oh, I love that on the
Picture of
back
the
there.
building.
Yeah.
Yeah, our host did that.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
awesome.
Her name's Jackie. She does a lot of other art. She's at Art in the Park coming up.
Okay.
Check it
Okay.
out. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you're from Ellinor
Restaurant. Yep.
Okay. So what do you guys specialize in over in Ellinor?
We have wood-fired pizza.
Okay.
That's kind of one main thing. We wanted to have a wood-fired pizza oven in the neighborhood. I think that's kind of a staple.
Yeah.
But that's not really what we do. It's more of shareables. Maybe upscale casual, you could say, but come and get a pizza or come in and get a couple starters. Maybe an entree and dessert.
Sure. Okay. So why did you start this restaurant?
Honestly,
you and your wife. Why did you start it? Why would you do that to yourself?
Good question. I honestly think every chef wants to own their own restaurant. Every chef wants to kind of be their own boss and do their own thing. But opening this restaurant, honestly, was the building in the neighborhood. We drove by it randomly one day. We live up by Herb Park. Didn't know it existed, and kind of, found out who owned it and borderline hassled him a little bit to give us a showing. No, he's a great guy, and we're just happy to be in the neighborhood. Okay,
so why did you choose that location? Everybody says, I've heard of Ellinor, but where is it around there? It's just like Jacob's, where you would drive by it if you didn't know it was there.
Absolutely.
It's in the neighborhoods.
Well, half the time people think that they're lost getting there.
Right, yeah.
The building doesn't necessarily look like a restaurant, but having a commercial space in the middle of a neighborhood and off the beaten path, not on College Avenue, not in kind of a high traffic area, is kind of what we wanted.
Right.
Quaint, small. We have 37 seats. So,
okay. I was going to ask you how many seats you have.
37, maybe 38 if we really cramp them in there.
Okay. I'm sure the fire department's not watching, so you can do whatever you say, whatever capacity you have or whatever you do. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we try to keep it quaint and comfortable.
Okay. So do they have to make reservations or?
Yeah, generally we recommend reservations. We absolutely take walk-ins.
Okay.
We have reservations on resy.com, resy.com.
Okay.
There's an app. You can do it online. You can also give us a call.
Okay.
Our phone number's on Google. We have a website, Ellinor-Appleton.
Okay.
.com.
Right here. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your favorite thing to cook at the restaurant?
So we just really love changing the menu all the time. We're very hyper seasonal. So, when peas and asparagus come in and fava beans and all of those spring foods come in, we love to just embrace the season. Same thing with summer and corn, and then the winter cold storage vegetables. We enjoy cooking over the winter.
Sure.
And more hearty things. There's people that ask, keep the short rib on the menu the whole time, and it's fun to take it off and then bring it back.
Right. It's like the McRib, right?
Not close, but yes.
Not in flavor or anything like that, but only from the standpoint of you take it off the menu and kind of create.
Absolutely, and change things. Honestly, the only thing that's been on the menu from the beginning is the mushroom pizza, and that's it. We've changed things over and over and over, and it keeps things exciting for the customer, but also us.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you don't want to cook the same thing over and over and over. We got this again. We got this again.
Yeah, you get a little complacent, I think.
Right. And then it also attracts the consumer to maybe try something that they haven't tried before, and I was really coming in here for the short rib, but now that I see that you don't have it on the menu, maybe I have to try something else, obviously.
Right.
So I was in there a couple weeks ago, and I got a ribeye, and I have to tell you that was one of my favorite ribeyes that I've ever had, especially from a restaurant too.
Thank you.
What are some of your favorite things to cook?
I appreciate working with doughs and things that take time.
Okay.
So our pizza dough takes about 48 hours until it's in front of you.
Okay.
Essentially, it's a cold fermentation, but you screw up 2% hydration, and the dough isn't the same.
Right. So you don't just take it from the freezer and then put the toppings on there? Okay.
No, sir.
Okay.
But yeah, those are things that we enjoy.
Sure.
I enjoy in particular, but honestly, it's working with the seasonal food, working with the farmers, working with people that are bringing us this food, that are putting their heart and soul into growing the food, and then us treating it how we should.
For sure. So you have an item of ours on your menu that has I probably get 3 text messages a month saying, hey, I see this on the menu, and I'm like, oh, you must be at Ellinor. Because a lot of people love our Italian sausage.
Absolutely.
And then you combine it with all of the ingredients that you guys do with it, and I think that everybody is really impressed, and it's just it's an awesome product.
Working with the farmer, but also working with you down the street.
Right.
Works good for everyone.
Yeah, and it's nice too. If you're, running short on it, we can mix up a batch and we can, you know.
And you've done that before.
Yeah, right, yeah. Oh, I forgot to order it, or I'm out. You know, we had a run on it last night or whatever. So we can. That's the nice freshness.
And I
part
appreciate
of it.
that.
Yeah, I'm sure. So what is your favorite part of your job? Is it all it's cracked up to be, as far as, you know, like you said before, like, you know, every chef wants to be an owner. Is it?
I mean, most chefs want to own their own restaurant or control what's on the menu to a certain capacity.
Sure.
I think there's a lot more to it that, I mean, I even had no idea. You don't know until you're in it.
Right.
You know, a lot of the stuff on the back end, but, you know, it's really more of running a business. Treating your employees almost like your family, and that's part of just being a small business.
Right.
But I'd say the favorite part of my job is making food that people are excited about, and also just managing staff and seeing them grow.
Yeah.
With us, with the restaurant, and then also seeing returning customers come back. I mean,
Sure.
That's just so good to see, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm sure. So how many cooks do you have in the kitchen usually at once?
Generally
Are there
during-
too many? No matter how many it is,
No.
is that too many?
No, it's only too many because there's not enough space. There's honestly, there's 2 of us generally, sometimes 3 on a busier night, on a Friday or a Saturday night. But we're such a small place, our kitchen is so small, that really 2 is the best thing. And if we don't work together on the line and during service, it's not going to work for anybody.
Sure. Yeah, it's a pretty small area to work in.
Yeah, I mean, we're
You know, it's not a
probably
huge
200
kitchen.
square feet in the
Oh,
kitchen.
Wow.
So it's tight.
Yeah,
it's
right.
Tight.
Right. Yeah, I was back there and kind of got the behind the scenes tour when I delivered that one
Yep.
time. And it is really tight in there.
Everything's
You
right
have
there.
Every square inch used and utilized. So
Yep,
so
me
it's
too.
really impressive. So it was started by you and your wife?
Yep.
And what year? What year did you guys start?
So we started in June of 22.
Okay.
So we're coming up on our 2-year anniversary next month.
Okay.
Last year we did a little like sparkling wine pour for everybody that came that week.
Okay.
That was really fun.
That's
I think
awesome.
we're gonna do that again. But yeah, it's been a great 2 years, and it's going fast and faster.
Yeah, yeah,
Kind of like watching your kids grow up.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah. You blink and it's June, and you blink and it's September.
June again.
Yeah. Or
Of 2030, hopefully.
Right. Yes. Hopefully it goes by that fast. Is there anything else that we should know about Ellinor?
No, I mean, I think we kind of covered everything. We're just hyper seasonal menu. We change it 4 to 5 times a year, and we're a small, quaint restaurant.
What would you say your average ticket is, as far as, you know, if a consumer is wondering, you know, if I want to go to Ellinor, I want to have a nice dinner, what is a typical? Is it $100? Is it $200?
Sure.
Is it $22.16?
The great thing about us is that you can come in at 4:30 with you and a friend, or you and your wife, or you and your husband. Each get a glass of wine, maybe get an appetizer, share a pizza, and maybe get a dessert to share, or each get your own. You never know. And you're spending, you know, maybe $80 to $90
Wow.
after tax. You could also come in and get 4 or 5 starters, each get an entree, share a couple desserts, you know, get a bottle of wine, and then spend a little bit more money.
Sure.
But it's really however you want, and really it's come as you are. You don't need to be dressed fancy.
Right.
Come in like this is beautiful.
Yeah. Or like this?
Or like this.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I was really impressed. When I went in there, that was my first time in there, and you see all different types of people. You know, you see business people that are there for maybe a late happy hour, but you also see the neighborhood person that came in there with their child, and you know, they're just there to have an appetizer and, you know, spend some time
And
together.
hang out, yep.
Yeah. So it's an awesome space. It wasn't too loud. I wasn't quite sure. You know, like, it's a smaller space, so I wasn't quite sure that it was full, but it didn't seem like I had to shout. You know,
It's great.
so it's an awesome experience.
Thank you.
Next time I have to sit up at the bar height.
At the counter, yeah.
Is that what it's called? The counter?
Yeah, so
You have
that's
to-
it's kind of an underrated spot. People, I think they want to have a romantic dinner, and absolutely get a table.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
But it's a different experience at the counter.
For sure.
You kind of see all the action.
Yeah.
And that's fun.
That's if you want to go on a date night and you don't really care that you're with your husband or wife or boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, or whatever. You're not really paying attention to what you're saying or whatever. You're just paying attention to what's
in
happening,
front
all
of
the
you.
action that's
Yep.
right up here. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Okay. Do you like apples?
I love apples.
Love it. Okay. Okay. All right. Anything else?
Is that the only? No follow up on the apple question?
No.
Oh, okay. Love apples.
Was there supposed to be?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Are you asking everybody that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm writing a book one day, and it's going to be 2 chapters, yes or no.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Send me a copy.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. Thank you very much for stopping
You're
by.
welcome.
Really,
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Come see Adam down at Ellinor. Is it 4 or 5 blocks?
Yeah,
east of
5
here?
blocks, 4 or 5 blocks, I think.
Yep.
On
Yep. East of
Pacific,
here.
1016.
If you blink, you'll probably miss it.
Yep.
They're on Google Maps and everything, so if you
Yep.
just search it up, you'll be able to find it.
Absolutely.
We'll be right back.
And we have microphones.
We do, yes.
So
And they're on
and functional,
Yes.
perhaps? I'm not
Perhaps.
checking. I did not know you had finally made a trip to
Yes.
Ellinor.
Yes,
And
you
had
talked
the
me into
ribeye,
it.
Huh?
You talked me into it by saying that it was your favorite restaurant.
Yeah, subject to change. It is
Subject to change,
currently my
right.
favorite restaurant.
Correct.
But your name is on the menu, and you didn't order that pizza. Interesting.
Correct. I mean, I could.
Did anyone in your party
No.
order that pizza? Okay. Anything else you want to say?
That's pretty much it.
Now, I don't think we covered the hours, and I think
4:30.
it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They're only open 4 days.
Okay.
I could be wrong about Wednesday,
Okay.
but I think it's there, and it's 4:30 to 9.
I think it.
on
I
Thursday,
think it's,
Friday,
I think
and
it
it's-
starts Wednesday.
Okay, let's say it's Wednesday, 4:30 to 9, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and on weekends, knowing people like to stay out late, they don't close till 9:30.
Oh,
Crazy,
whoa.
wild people.
Whoa.
And I find if I'm not going alone, generally you can go and sit at the counter.
Sure.
Usually a place to sit at the counter.
Right.
If you want to make a reservation, if you're a party of 2 or more, do it a week ahead of time.
Yeah.
Because they just book out. They're popular.
Right. They are. They
And
are.
rightly so.
Well, there
Rightly
are
so.
only 37 seats, so I mean, they I'm sure fill up fast. You know,
They
you
fill
get
up
a party
fast.
of 6 or whatever, and it's
Did you see that nice table? That would be a nice table right at the door for a party of 6.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not private dining at all.
no.
But it's a nice
no,
table for
it
a
is.
large party.
Yes, very nice.
I'm moving along now.
Yes,
Would you like to maybe tell us about the meat market mailer?
I could.
Do you know anything about it?
I know a little bit about it. Yeah.
Tell me everything you know, and
Okay.
I'll correct you.
Okay, would you? Okay. The Meat Market Mailer, it's via email.
Okay.
So you sign up on our website, jacobsmeatmarket.com. On the right-hand side, fill out your email address, click submit, and then you will get 2 emails a week from us.
2.
2, yes. One on Sunday, which gives you the weekly menu that we serve
The
Monday
lunch
through.
menu?
Yes.
Okay.
Weekly lunch menu. What did I say?
You said menu.
Okay. So we serve lunches Monday through Friday from 11 to 2. It will give you that menu. It will also give you Monday, Tuesday specials.
Ah.
And then on Wednesday, just like this morning, it gave you the weekly specials.
Weekly special.
Yes.
I did get them. I got both of the emails you're talking about.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Wow,
I got
incredible.
them all. Yeah, because I
In
am
a
signed
timely
up.
manner
In a t-
as well. I mean, it sends out at 6 a.m.
Oh, yeah, that's very early.
Yes.
Not for me.
Right, not for you.
I'm usually
Correct.
waiting for it.
Correct.
Where's
yeah.
my email?
Yeah, you're refresh.
And this
refresh.
is, how much does it cost again?
Free.
It's free.
Yeah, but don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody.
Right.
It's a secret club.
Yes.
would you like to do the weekly special?
Yes, absolutely.
Did you bring a joke? Because that's the
did.
cost of admission.
I did.
I don't know if I've heard it yet. So
Yes,
go
you
ahead.
have.
I'll have it.
You had an incorrect guess, which was very impressive for me to
An
have
incorrect?
you.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
don't
I saw
remember.
a documentary on TV last night. It was about shipbuilding.
Yeah, because a week or two ago you watched the documentary on beavers.
Correct.
And that was the best damn documentary you've ever
Yes,
seen.
yes. But this one was riveting.
Riveting, very good.
Yes.
And speaking of that beaver documentary,
Yes.
you raved about it so much I tried to watch it,
Yeah?
but I couldn't because the stream kept stopping.
Oh,
Ba-dum-bum.
well, did you just come up with that?
yeah.
You did, okay.
I
You
got
didn't
my
even
own
write
joke.
it down?
I got my own
wow,
joke.
Wow.
It rained yesterday. Did you see that?
I did.
It poured rain. It was very heavy rain.
How heavy was the rain?
Very.
Okay.
Not the joke.
Oh, that's not the...
But it reminded me,
Yes.
why don't fish come to the surface when it's raining?
Oh, I'm not sure. I
They
never
don't want to
noticed
get wet.
it. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, I have
Was that the
buttons
joke?
to push. That was the joke. I have buttons to push.
Oh, the chat's
All
going
of them
wild
are
right
yours.
now. Look at that.
Ah, look at that.
Wow.
Peppermint patty is first up.
Peppermint patty.
Peppermint patty. What is this all about?
Oh, fresh ground chuck patties.
Oh, is
on
this what
sale
Kevin's
for
making on the
$6.40.
back?
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
yeah.
He made some this morning. They're selling so well, he had to make some more.
Had to make some more.
Yes.
They-
They're just our regular ground chuck, but they're all patted out for you,
All
so you can
ready
bring
to-
them home, throw them on the grill.
Now that's
Throw 'em in a pan.
$6.49 a pound. How much does a patty weigh?
Patty whack?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know it's
right,
somewhere.
right. So we have third pounders and quarter pounders in there.
Oh, very
So 3 or 4.
To a pound.
Correct.
And what's the usual price on this?
$5.99.
$5.99
Yeah,
a pound.
yeah.
But then you have to make the patties yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or is it our patties usually
$8.99 a pound, I
You-
think
you
is the
can
normal
spin it.
price. Yeah.
You think?
I think.
How long
Maybe
you
it's
work here?
$7.99. Too long.
I'm moving on to something about chicken.
Yes, fresh, all natural, boneless and skinless chicken thighs. That's a really popular,
Is it?
popular sale item. Yes.
Do I see them from here?
I'm not sure where you're looking, but if you're looking at those things right
I am
there,
looking
yes.
at those things.
Yes, yes, and you do see them.
I do see them.
Yes,
They look cookable,
they are very cookable. Yes.
boneless and skinless.
Yep.
You've done all the work.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And about how many of these thighs do you get per pound?
They're actually about a half a pound a piece.
So two,
yes.
which is
Very good. Wow, that's some
you.
quick math right there, Eric.
salami.
Who said you didn't
I'm
know?
moving on to salami.
Yes, yes. We have some sliced to order, hard or Genoa salami.
One of those has little peppercorns.
Yes,
And I think that's the Genoa.
yes.
And the other one does
I
not.
was gonna quiz you on that.
Otherwise, they're
'cause you've asked
identical.
every time.
I know. I like
Yes, yes.
that. And you've never changed the answer, which is very disappointing.
Right.
But what do you mean sliced to order?
You can get it thinner, thicker, 3 slices,
Oh, okay.
2 pounds.
So it's behind the counter.
Yes, it's in the deli there.
You ask for it.
You ask for it. Yep, yep. Sometimes you don't even need to ask for it.
Sometimes you just get it.
You just get it right.
Okay. And now, do you know I have a favorite of the two?
Yes, you like the Genoa.
I do like the
Yes. You don't even have to change the answer for
paying
me.
attention.
Yes. I've sliced it for you before.
Yes, you have.
Yes. Next is also the sliced to order Lebanon bologna.
Not
so
just
this is
bologna.
from Lebanon, Pennsylvania.
Lebanon, Pennsylvania.
Correct.
From Seltzers, maybe?
Yes.
It is
Seltzers
Seltzer.
is a brand name. Yes. Yep.
So you don't
we
make this
it.
in-house, okay.
Correct. Correct. We don't make this, just like the salami. We don't make as well. So this is Seltzer's all beef bologna.
All beef bologna.
Right. It has a heavy smoke
And
flavor to
is
it.
it just bologna?
Yes.
But it's made in Lebanon,
Pennsylvania.
so
Correct.
it's called Lebanon bologna. There's
Right.
nothing else different about it.
Correct.
Except
it's all
it
beef.
is all beef.
Correct. Yep. Ours is pork and beef, and it's theirs. Their moisture content is really low, so it's a really hard, just like a pepperoni or a salami.
Oh.
It's really dense.
And it's lunch meat, so
Kinda like-
you put it on, like what? Where are you going?
Nowhere.
You would eat this on a sandwich,
Yes. Yep.
but you could eat it as a snack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Some people do eat it as a snack. It's like a high protein snack that if they don't want to do the jerky and ruin their teeth or anything like that, they just do some slices of hard salami or Lebanon
I'm
bologna.
going to get some before.
Yeah. You should oughta.
I haven't tried it yet.
You haven't.
No. But now you're making me hungry, so I'm
Okay.
going to move on.
Okay.
I'm moving on to California. Let's go see
Yes, let's
California.
go to California.
I like California.
Yes, California tri-tips are $10.99 a pound this week.
Now, this is some kind of cut of beef.
Correct.
What
So it's
particular?
it's a tri-tip, so it has 3 tips to it.
3 tips?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
Like a Triton.
Triton.
A Triton. That Neptune's fork.
That's a trident, isn't it?
Sure, a trident. Triton is a missile or something. No, trident is a gum. We're going to do
Is
this.
it?
We're just going to go to town now. Which tips
So-
are on these tri-tips?
3 of them. They're those ones right down there. They're between.
I see 4.
Between. Do you see the sign that says California
I do.
tri-tips?
I do,
It's
but I'm
the one
counting
right
the-
behind that.
Yeah?
The one that doesn't say sirloin tip roast.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's from the bottom part of the sirloin.
Oh.
And then it's a triangle shape. It's between 2 to 3 pounds typically, depending on what size obviously the roast is. And it's you buy the whole thing.
You buy the whole thing?
Yep.
You
it's
cook
all
the
or
whole
nothing.
thing?
Yes. So you cook
You
it.
eat
There's
the whole
a
thing.
lean side and then there's a fat side.
Ah.
There's a fat cap on the bottom. So you flip that over when you're cooking it.
delicious.
So cook the fat side up.
Yeah, because that's what gives flavor.
Right. So as it cooks, it melts that fat and brings it into
Sounds
the
like you've
into
done
the
this
meat.
before.
Yes, I have once.
Once.
Yeah.
Did you do this in an oven? On a
On the
stovetop?
grill.
On the grill.
On the grill, yes.
It looks like it's ready and waiting for a grill.
Yes, it is.
Now, is it really from California?
It is not, but California is what makes it popular. You go to California, and just like we have T-bones or tenderloins in the case here, you go to California into a butcher shop or into I don't even know what national chain they have over there or whatever, but they have tri-tips in their cases.
And this is not something you always have.
We typically carry it during the summer,
Oh, okay.
so
During
if you
the
don't see it
summer.
in the case, we probably have it in the back that we can trim some up for you.
Okay, okay. I'm
Yes.
moving on.
Yes.
To one of my favorite things in the shop.
Yes. Delicious smoked pork chops.
Very delicious.
They are.
Smoked pork.
Well, it just says delicious.
I'm telling you.
It also says
it's
so
very
good.
Does it say so good?
Yes.
Because you know why?
Because it's very delicious?
Because they're so good.
Oh, okay.
Because they're
Okay.
so good. I like them very much so.
Yes.
Yeah.
You like them cold, which is kind
Well,
of strange.
I will eat them cold, but I
Yeah.
also like them heated up because
Yeah.
they're already cooked.
Right. How do you heat yours up?
Oh, I use the Luke Jacobs method.
Oh, really?
Which we have a video of.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So
Which
just
is
in a
what for
frying
the
pan.
new viewers that
Frying, you put it in a hot frying pan.
Yeah.
You put brown sugar on top. You wait it. Then turn it over. Put more brown sugar on top. Or are you going to tell me I'm wrong? Go ahead. Go ahead.
no. I mean, if that's what you do, that's
That's what I do.
okay. I just
It-
brown sugar the one side.
When I'm not just eating it right out of the refrigerator,
Right,
because
right.
you can and it's
Yes,
delicious.
it's full. They're
And
fully cooked.
When you're really hungry, like immediately, I need something.
Yeah.
That's really satisfying.
Or sometimes when they're big enough, you can just take a little bit off of it while you're sticking it in the frying
You could
pan.
do that.
You
yeah.
could.
Well, you could buy 2. One to eat while you're cooking.
Yeah, one appetizer. One is an appetizer, and one is an entree.
I don't know what
Yes.
their usual price is because when I want them, I just buy them.
Right, right.
And I don't know how much they weigh approximately.
They're between a half and a pound and a quarter. Half pound and a pound and a quarter.
Pound and a quarter.
Yeah. Sometimes they're smaller loins, just like regular pork chops. You know,
Uh-huh.
you buy them, and sometimes they have smaller loins, and sometimes they have bigger loins.
Ah, well, it usually turns
You
into
like
a
bigger
meal.
loins or smaller loins?
Depends on how hungry I am.
Oh, okay.
Any other questions?
Nope. That's
You got your snapping
Nothing
fingers
yet.
ready?
yep. All right. Rats of the week. Brats of the week.
You're
Okay.
getting really good at that. My
Yes.
first button says JCB.
JCB.
JCB,
I
what
think
could that
that's
be?
a jalapeno cheddar brat
Oh,
for
do tell,
$4.69 a
do
pound.
tell.
So we make the pork brat.
Okay.
We take it back out.
Take
We
the-
put jalapenos and cheddar cheese, high temp cheddar.
High temp melting
Mix
cheddar.
it up, put it back in there, and put it in a brat.
You put actual jalapenos in there?
They're dehydrated.
Dehydrated.
Yeah,
So
They're not-
are they spicy?
they're not really spicy.
Just the flavor.
yeah,
Just the
yep.
flavor.
It's more the flavor of the jalapeno.
Are these one of your favorites?
No,
No. But they're people's favorites.
I have some of my family really likes them.
Really
So yeah, I have to make sure that I bring them to the family cookouts.
They could come here.
They could.
They could come here, especially this week when they're on sale.
Yes,
But how many do you get to a pound?
about 4.
About 4.
Yes.
I'm going to Buffalo,
Are you?
as in New
When
York.
is that?
Right now.
Oh, okay. I'll finish the show up. Yes, we have Jacob's own Buffalo style. excuse me, Buffalo style hot chicken brats.
Hot.
They're spicy, yes.
Okay.
Like a buffalo wing.
Like a buffalo wing. So you This is chicken. This is no pork.
No pork.
It's a chicken broth to which you have added buffalo sauce seasoning,
Buffalo wing seasoning, yeah.
buffalo wing seasoning,
Yes.
and the spicy kind,
Yes.
the original
Yes.
from Buffalo,
From Buffalo, yes.
New York. That's
Yes.
that's where they're from.
Yes.
Now, I am a fan of buffalo sauce.
Yeah?
The flavor.
Sure.
When it's on chicken.
Yeah.
I might have to try one of those.
Yeah, they're delicious.
Are they?
So a lot of people, instead of topping them with ketchup or mustard and relish and stuff like that, they put ranch dressing on there
Oh.
as a
they
topping.
go all
It's
out for
delicious. Right. Right.
this. But you still call it a broth.
Yes.
Okay. But that, as long as I'm expecting it
Right.
to not taste like a broth, then
Right.
I'll be okay.
Right. Yeah. It tastes like a chicken wing.
Like a chicken wing, but
Spicy chicken
less
wing.
work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Less messy.
less messy.
Yes.
Well, I can make a mess if I want to.
I'm sure.
Anything else?
I think that was it.
You have some new products right here in front of me.
We do.
Yeah. In fact, you've got a McRib of your own. It's
McRib-
back.
oh, yeah.
It's back.
Yeah.
This is cucumber spread.
Yes.
That apparently you bring out for warmer months
Right.
because it is so refreshing.
It is delicious. Yes.
One of your favorite spreads.
It is.
It is. I made that up.
Yeah.
You're just going to
But
agree with me?
Yeah. I agree. It is. It is one of my favorites.
I've not tried it. Upon what do you spread this?
You can do so. You can spread it on a cracker,
some
or you can
veggies?
Yes,
Veggies.
veggies
Oh, that
are delicious with that. Yes, it's very refreshing. You know, in the wintertime, you don't
refreshing.
really like a refreshing drink too often. So in the summertime, you do. So that's why we only have it in
This
the
is a
summertime.
drink?
Very close.
Very close.
Depends who makes it.
And then I don't know what this is. Oh, it's Lebanon bologna.
Yes.
From the same people who make the Lebanon bologna
Correct.
behind the meat counter.
Yep. Yep. So if you
I-
want just like a snack,
want a
you
snack.
can buy just this is these are 10-ounce packages. We have
little
the plain,
chunks.
the
Well,
plain,
it's original.
and then okay. So we have plain and we have sweet,
So the original is plain, as in no flavor,
not sweet.
not sweet, but
Right.
it has flavor.
Correct.
Okay.
It definitely has
It's
flavor.
not very
Yes.
plain.
Right.
It says 100% beef here.
Yes, it does. Made with 100%
Apparently,
beef.
I need cheese and crackers to go with it.
Right.
I wouldn't.
It's a great snack. Yes.
Well, you've had this,
Yes.
and you.
It has a lot of smoky flavor to it.
Okay.
Which I'm not a I'm not.
So
I'm
they
not a fan
overdid
of
it with
myself.
the smoky flavor.
Yeah.
According to
For
you.
me,
Yeah.
for me, there are a lot of people that come in here that they request the Lebanon bologna over our bologna actually, because they like that smoky flavor.
flavor.
But I mean, if everybody had the same flavor,
True. Some people really like the smoky flavor.
right, right,
I would prefer a medium smoky flavor. Now,
Right.
how does is the Lebanon bologna in your case also smoke?
yes,
And is it strong on the smoky flavor?
yes,
Okay.
very, very strong.
So
yes,
now I really have to try it.
yeah,
See if I agree with what you're saying.
right.
Maybe you're just too sensitive. Maybe.
I've been told that before.
Have you been told that by whom?
Well, I can't really say on here.
I'm going to go on to special days now because
Yes,
I
would
have
ya?
3 of them,
3,
including
many?
tomorrow. 3 special days.
not this many.
No, 3.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Tomorrow, Thursday, May 9th, is National Lost Sock Memorial Day. I expect you to celebrate in the usual
Memorialize.
fashion. Yes.
Yeah. Right.
This Friday, May
So,
10th.
so
okay.
do you have to? Do you have to
think you light
take
a
all of
candle.
the single
You light a
socks that
candle.
you have, and then just like lay them out on the
There
table,
are
and
no
then light a
rules.
candle?
You can celebrate this in any way you see fit. I would light a candle.
Okay.
I knock on wood. I can't remember the last time I lost a sock.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You happens every week. Usually happens in a laundry, doesn't it? Like,
Yes.
Where does
Yeah.
the sock
Right.
go?
Right.
Well, I think some washing machines, some dryers eat socks.
They do.
That's the
Yes.
rumor.
Right.
Apparently mine don't. So I'm lucky.
You got a nice washer and
I
dryer.
do. I have the best on the planet. The next day, which is Friday, May 10th, National Clean Up Your Room Day. You should do that. You'll find all your lost socks.
Shoot. Yeah.
You
Right.
take the day off because I know you'll need them.
So just sweep everything underneath the bed.
That's one way of cleaning.
Yeah.
That's tidying.
Oh, is there a national tidying up your room day?
No.
Okay.
Well, there is Sunday.
Oh,
It's
yes.
Sunday, May 12th. You know what day that is?
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. Mother's Day. Do you have any plans for Mother's Day?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Do you?
No, but you're not going to go to brunch or something? Have some Bloody Marys?
My mother lives in Florida.
It doesn't mean you can't go to brunch and have a Bloody Mary.
Oh, maybe.
My mother
Like
lives
7
in
of them?
Florida. like 7-0. Who knows what'll happen if you
Right,
have 7-0.
right.
I'm moving on. We did a giveaway last week. Do you remember
We
the
did.
prize?
No.
It was a Jacob's Meat Market tote bag.
Oh, yes.
Prized tote bag. These are
oh.
really, they come in handy for many different
I don't
things.
even know if we have any left. Oh, yeah, I see one over there.
Okay.
Okay. We'll still give it away then.
So I have comments.
You have comments.
I have comments.
You do. Many.
Chris says, well, this year it is Easter Sunday in the Orthodox Church. Well, we follow and use the original and same calendar as the Jewish Hebrew faith, so I'm making lamb and margaritas.
Oh, okay.
Lamb is, so Cinco de Mayo,
Cinco
lamb and
de Mayo.
margaritas. And
Right.
that's-
Oh, man.
Yeah. It sounds like your Cinco de
That
Mayo.
sounds like my kind of.
Yarn Prepper said, I must be a Scrooge as I don't celebrate either one. Scrooge was Christmas. If you don't celebrate Cinco de Mayo,
So the two holidays were Cinco de Mayo and May the 4th, right?
be with you. Yeah, Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star Wars Day? So that was the question,
That
right?
was, as I recall, the question.
Okay. Okay.
Were you not
And Yarn
here?
Prepper didn't. I mean, physically, I was.
Physically. Yeah.
You can check the tape.
Yarn Prepper is just not doing that.
Right.
Karen says Cinco de Mayo equals margaritas.
Mm.
I could agree with that.
Yes.
Sean says best place ever. I can't agree. I can't disagree with that.
Right. Me either.
And the winner this week is Steve, who says going to eat tacos while watching Star Wars.
Oh, there
What
you
could
go.
be better? Steve,
Going to eat tacos.
while watching Star Wars.
Which restaurant did he go to then, do you think?
You could probably do this at home.
But if he's going to eat tacos,
In the future, I'm going to eat tacos.
he's going to eat tacos. Oh, he's going to make tacos and eat them. Okay.
Tell Steve how to pick up his tote bag.
Come on down. Come on down and say that your name is
Steve.
Steve. We got your last name here.
Yeah, bring your ID.
Bring your ID.
We can't be giving away these tote bags. to
Right,
everybody.
yeah, not to everybody, yes. Come on down and claim your tote bag, and then we'll give it to you, and you can use it right away.
And they
Fill
come
her
in
up.
handy. I like mine.
Fill
I
her
have
up.
2.
You do?
I have 2. I started with 1. Wasn't enough. I needed 2. Do
Right.
you want
Are
to
you
do
talking about the IKEA bags, or are you
No.
talking about the Jacob's Meat Market
Jacob's
bags?
Meat Market.
Okay.
The IKEA bags are far too large.
Right.
Far too large. Would you like to do another contest this week, Luke?
Yes, let's do it.
Absolutely. What would the prize be?
A $50 gift card to Ellinor.
$50 gift. I'm
Yeah.
entering this time.
Yes.
I'm going to enter.
Everybody's going to be watching for you to enter.
For me to enter?
Yes.
Can you tell people how to enter?
Yes. In the comments below, wherever you're at right now, you can comment.
Yeah.
Hello, you can
Yeah,
comment.
anything you like.
Yeah,
But
anything
if
you
need
like.
some
Have a nice
inspiration,
day.
Luke has a suggestion.
Yes, I did. Your favorite out to dinner meal?
Everything.
Everything, yeah.
But I think you mean
Or-
something I don't much like to cook,
Yeah.
but I really like to eat.
Right,
Okay.
right, yeah.
I really
I
like
really-
this meal if someone else is cooking it.
Correct.
That's the
correct.
one.
Which is probably every meal, but
Yeah.
yeah, like I'm only going to go out to eat prime rib
Gotcha.
because I'm not going to make it at home, or Brussels sprouts. You know, they do a really good job at this restaurant with Brussels sprouts. They're really good.
I suggest going to Ellinor.
Yes.
Everything on the menu that I have tried is spectacular.
Right.
So, yeah.
So you can enter to win that $50 gift card.
I'll
Yeah.
comment, I'll enter to win.
I'll be watching.
And that's all I've got.
Yes, that's all I
I've
have
got.
too.
No, you have one more job.
Oh, that's right. One more joke?
One more job.
Oh,
Shall I
job.
find a victim to read your
Yeah.
lives for me?
Yeah, maybe
they'll
I'll pay
pay
them
us.
the $100. Thank you very much for watching this episode of BSTV. We will be back again next Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. with another live broadcast. Please like this video and consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Come visit us at the store at the corner of Law and Pacific in beautiful Appleton, Wisconsin, where we are open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m.
That's it.
That's it.
Great job.
Yes.
Bye.
See you later.